Smacky that likey. Hitty that subby. Fam fam.
What you need, yeah, man, I got it, wow. What you say, hey, we about it, get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking out the top, boy, you capping? What you need, hey, yeah, I got it, with the team, yeah. We about it, wow. Get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking out the top, boy, you capping?
Yeah, why you capping, no? Feel like a rubber band, I've been snapping now. Yeah, I've been up here with my team, so you know this what I mean. We've been going up like NASA.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? And welcome to the one, the only NYYU. Folks, we are here today for the Alex Verdugo presser. Of course, there was a little bit of Yamamoto news out there, but man, oh man, it's nice. I gotta be honest with you guys. It is nice to make a thumbnail that does not have Yamamoto's face in it. For once, in the longest time, it feels really nice to make a thumbnail of another player. So I was actually able to do that today, but there was some news out there. We are now just waiting for Alex Verdugo to do his little media scrum here, media session. So that is coming up here any minute. We're going to get those quotes live for you guys. We're going to discuss it, digest it a little bit. And then what we'll do is, maybe we'll get some updates on Yamamoto and things of that nature. I don't know if there's going to be more news tonight, but the NYYST podcast is scheduled to go live at 8:30 today. I am free until that. So if news breaks before that, it's all Yamamoto. We understand that. And we'll get that going. Let's see who we have in the chat today. Charlie, Anthony Garcia, my guy. Marco, Ken Rogers, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? Azada. How you doing, Azada? William, Punjab Kings fan. Michael Vita. What is going on, my guy? Alex.
El Diablo.
What's up, my friend? How you doing? Niner Gang, what's going on? Eugene Lopez, Shane McNeil, Dan Dog, Dave, MRP Gamer, the Great Dane of NYYU, Daniel Diaz, Anthony Medina, Gilberto. What's going on, Gilberto? Rican Rug Dealer, what's going on, my guy? Jake Newman, how you doing? How you doing? Angelo, Jeff. Oh, we got everybody here today. Smacky the likey. Hitty the
Subby. Yow.
Alrighty then, folks. Brendan Perry, Breeden Perry. How you doing, my guy? Classic man. How you doing, everybody? We got over 330 plus in here. We just got a new subby. Smacky the likey, Hitty the subby, t-shirts on the way. Giovanni, what's up, my guy? Anthony, how you doing? We're just waiting on the presser to take off. There has been, again, like I told you guys before, there is a little bit of Yamamoto news out there. And I think it was Chris Perez Jr. in the chat just said, Pete, are you more confident with the Boone interview and the Trevino interview? And my confidence never went away. I don't know why, Chris Perez, I'm not coming at you on this one. I don't know why anybody would think my confidence went away. I've been 100%, 10 of 10 for the longest time. I've never come off of that. I think I might be one of the only people that have sat here and told everybody 10 of 10 Yankee, 100% Yankee. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think I'm going to be right. I think Yamamoto's going to be a Yankee, folks. No doubt about that, but we're going to see. I know people are mad it's taking long. It happens. Chef Peasy.
Thank you for being a friend.
Chef Peasy says, what up, Pete? I said, what up, Chef Peasy? What's for Din Din? Ken Rogers, my guy, says if Yamamoto decides he wants to play for someone else, who does he mail the 18 jersey back to? Me. I'll give him my address. Jesus King Chavez. My guy says, main reason I like to come on here is to hear Pete hit everyone with, "You're fired." Merry Christmas to everyone. All right, there we go. We do have it pulled up right now. So we are about to listen to Verdugo, basically the same way they did the Soto thing. We're going to get Verdugo. Let me make sure I got sound on. Let's see if we're getting some audio here.
As Alex gets to know the New York media contingent, if you would, again, kindly introduce yourselves to Alex before asking your question. And then also, if your video is dark and you do ask a question, as a courtesy, if you wouldn't mind showing your face when you ask the question, that would be helpful. Okay. Happy holidays, everybody. Alex, thanks again. We can get to some questions. We can start with Brendan Cuddy.
All right, little Brendan Cuddy. Oh, hey.
Alex, thank you for taking the time. My name is Brendan Cuddy. I'm with The Athletic. 2 questions.
My man got a whole thing of laundry
Aaron Boone
behind him.
today
Go
said
do
he
your
felt like,
laundry.
you know, you're a good player, great bat to ball, good corner outfielder, but it feels like you haven't totally reached your potential yet. Like there could be more in there for you. When you hear that, when you hear this more in there for you, just what do you think about?
Hey, Alex, I think you got to unmute if you could, please.
Sorry.
We got
Yeah. No, just like you said, man, I do. It's one of those things, man. It's nice to hear, but it's also like, you know, as a player and an athlete, and you know, it being about me, I want to tap into it, right? I want it to be now. I want to reach that potential. So, for me, I think with the older I get, the more stability I get. I'm starting to train better. I'm starting to have the resources in the off season. Everything that I kind of need to I think really take the next step. So for me, it's just really it's nice to hear that, but it's also, you know, now we got to figure out the right steps to you know, make it happen, make that projection, or that, you know, where everybody says there's more in the tank, but let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you've had some interesting situations or moments with Yankees fans in the past, from back and forth in the outfield to a ball hitting you in the head. Just what do you say to Yankees fans as now you're a Yankee?
I mean, yeah, I got hit in the back, not the head. The head would have been a little bit worse, but no, really, man, it's part of that rivalry, right? You know what I mean? So we kind of like feed into it. As I was with the Red Sox, like, you know, I just fed into it. You really take that, take it to heart. And I feel like it's a little bit of a switch up, but I'm very excited to, you know, bring that same energy, but towards Red Sox now. And it's kind of like, you know, the mindset in New York, how people talk, you know, they're a little bit more aggressive and you know, they're kind of straight to the point. It's like, I like that, man. I enjoy it. And
He'd like NYY, okay?
Every day, and they see me bust my butt and work hard, and you know, I think they'll like what they see.
Thank you.
Good answer right there by Verdugo. No one had New Yorkers are. I always said that it's weird that sometimes the Yankees don't understand that we are straightforward people. If you guys watch the channel trailer, I say it. We could sense bullshit from a mile away. You know, when Aaron Boone and these guys are beating around the bush or giving us excuses, nobody wants to hear that nonsense. Nobody wants to hear that crap. We want you to tell us the truth, and that's it. That's why NYYU was created. So at least this was created from the Yankees nonsense. But Cousin Eddie says, Merry Christmas. Shitter was full. IKF was safe. Right there with you, my guy. Right there with you. The shitter was full. Let's get back to Alex, see what he's talking about now.
It was just kind of eating at me, and I was like, you know what? I don't even know how I look without a beard. I was like, I want to cut it up, see how it feels, and then also I wanted to kind of, because since you have to keep up the shaving, I wanted to see like how my skin would react, or to constantly shaving and keeping it clean, and just to kind of see if I can maybe be better prepared for season. So, but yeah, man, I actually really like it. It feels like a fresh start, and I feel like a kid again.
What does
He
your
looks like
family
a
think
kid
of the
again.
look?
They love it. My mom loves it. My mom thinks like I look like her little boy again. She says I look like I'm back in high school. So she really likes it. But me, I like the roughness of a beard, right? I like it. It kind of keeps you a little warmer when it's cold. But I do appreciate this. I'm starting to get used to it, and that's why I shaved so soon.
Thank you.
Prepared himself early. I like it. Bob Tremblay, we appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much, Bob, for the super chat. We appreciate you, man. I don't know how people could be upset with some of these answers that he's giving. I mean, look, direct, straight to the point. Knew he had to shave the beard off. Decided to do it early to see how it grows back if he gets any irritation. Look, the Yankees policy with the whole, that's up for debate. Everybody knows that. I feel like having something like this shouldn't be a problem. You could keep this very trimmed, very nice, pretty quickly. Nobody's saying grow a fucking Santa Claus. But at the end of the day, I mean, look, you got to appreciate that he's taking those steps into doing that. Steelio, what's going on, my guy? He looks like a young Kane.
There was a big difference in the way that I played, and I was able to run after balls, go get balls, and if I had not the best jump, I could make up for it. So
okay.
The fact of like Fenway being so big and right, I think it played good too, as in I gotta, show that a little bit more. And wherever I play in New York, whether it's left, center, right, it's going to be wherever they need me. And I just want to do what I can do. Like, I just want to, help the pitching staff, help the team, just making outs and just keeping people from taking extra bases. So I think bigger outfields obviously help when you go to smaller outfields. But at the same time, when it's bigger, you have more range to kind of show it off.
Gotcha.
True.
Thank you.
So kind of making a comparison there about the bigger outfield, especially towards right field when it comes to Fenway. Of course, left field is small. Is a guy, many of these players get a lot of doubles in Fenway, and their average typically goes up because routine fly balls at left field are, a lot of times off that wall that are typically flyouts in other places. But he is going to a bigger outfield. Like he said, I get to show off my range a little more. He's a good outfielder, don't get me wrong. Got a cannon for an arm, by the way, so really suited. He's much more suited for left field at Yankee Stadium than Juan Soto is. That's why I said the Yankees are doing the right thing with having him in left field, Soto in right field. Definitely makes a lot of sense for him to go about that. And Ronaldo, I know the news about Dominguez already. You don't got to put it in there 400 times. I know. I'm going to get to some of that stuff. Let's go ahead and, get through this thing first. We'll talk about this. And I'll talk a little bit about what Aaron Boone said when it came to Yamamoto and Jason Dominguez.
Superstars and just consistently they go out there and do it every day. So I want to talk to them, see what their what their routine is, what they do, like just to how they kind of live to make sure they sustain that. And I think the older I get, it's like I said, the pieces of the puzzle are all coming together. You know what I mean? And I just feel like having some more stability is something that I needed. And, having a couple-year deal where you're solidified is going to kind of really help that. For me, it was just getting a house. Like, I finally moved into a home. I have all my stuff here. I have my training, like my facility I go to, and it just feels like I'm in a much better space mentally, physically, and, I'm very excited.
Thank you, man. Sorry about that mistake, by the way.
You're good, bro. You're good.
Dan Martin, go ahead.
Hey, Alex.
Okay.
Dan Martin from the New York Post. Thanks for the time. I know you had some issues in Boston this year with Cora and, not playing and getting benched. What did you learn from that? Is there anything that you took from it? Or I know you were not happy necessarily with the way that was handled, but is there something that you got from
It's going to be a good
experience?
answer. Let's see.
Yeah. I think for me, it toughens me up, man. It makes me realize some things. And then also, like, I think the biggest thing is I had, several players and kind of veteran figures, reached out to me and just, kind of just really helped me through some stuff and just kind of, encouraging me and letting me know like, hey, you just got to do certain things that, just make it all like kind of run smoothly. And for me, those bumps in the road, those things like that, man, I'm not too sure 100% what it was. It could also be, you're struggling on a baseball team. It's just, there's a lot of expectations, and when you're not really meeting them, you start bumping heads a little bit. So for me, like I said, I'm very, very excited to work with Aaron. I've seen the way he has his back, like has his players' backs. And
just waiting for them cupcakes.
The one that really gets out to me is when he's like, these guys are savages, and he's yelling at the umpire. And I mean, that's something I want to see out of my head coach, man. I want to see some fire, some fight for the guys. And, I think just instead of airing people out, have their backs. And I'm really excited for this fresh start and, just to kind of get with the guys and really just, just change the narrative, man. Go out there, play hard, work hard, and just have fun, man. That's the biggest thing.
Good answer overall. Obviously recognizes that there was mistakes. Obviously got, and that's the good thing about this Yankee team is there are a lot of veterans here that are going to be able to help out along that. Veteran Capybara, welcome to the U. There's going to be a lot of Yankee Yankee players on this team that have been there and done that and are going to be able to kind of guide him if there ever is issues in New York. But at the end of the day, one of the things you can knock Boone on, I've done it before. I've knocked him a lot on this. Sometimes I said this. He has his players back to a fault. I've said that before. I've said it many times. Having your players back is exactly the way it should be. But he really does sometimes have his players back to a fault. And I do think there is a fine line there. You should always have their back. I get it. But you also got to be open and honest about certain situations because we see it. We see it with you. That's the main thing for me. And it's true. I'll sit here and tell anybody. Aaron Boone does have his players back. There's no denying that. But again, sometimes it is to a fault when he makes fans and people look like, I don't know what you're talking about. You guys are idiots. He'll never do it again. He promises. He does it next week and nobody knows. But I do like Verdugo's answer so far. Chef Peasy, excited about Verdugo. He digs in and does his thing. He could be a beautiful thing. Dougie. Yeah, man, look, I think he's going to be very good. When they originally got him, I sat there with Mario and I said, I like this move. I originally said this means they're going to get Soto because these are the two lefty bats they were going to get. They ended up getting three lefty bats, but him and Soto is a very, very welcomed addition. I love him at leadoff. I think that's where he should be. To me, he should be the leadoff hitter for this team. Forget the DJ stuff. I saw somebody the other day said, I think maybe it was in the chat, said Verdugo DJ. I'm like, you want LeMahieu hitting into a double play every time the guy gets on base? So, yeah, you don't want to see that. But let's go back to the questions here.
New York Daily News. I know you mentioned wanting to be like a table setter for Judge and Soto. My question is, have you kind of gotten a sense of how the Yankees plan to use you, maybe in the lineup? And I know you mentioned the outfield situation as well, but just have you gotten a sense, maybe, or spoken to them about how they're going to use you this year?
No, not yet. Like I said, man, I'm there just to play baseball. My biggest thing is going to be focused on getting healthy, getting stronger, and just really maintaining that throughout the whole entire year. And I feel like by, numbers talk, man. You go out there, you play well, you do your thing, you're going to get more at bats. You're going to get more opportunities. So that's how I see it.
Facts. Right about that.
You're
right about that.
Bronx. We don't have a name for you, so if you could introduce yourself.
Some random ass. Is it me?
Steven Totolo, News 12 the Bronx. Alex, New York's a notoriously tough place to play. What do you think is going to make you different and help you succeed in the city and in this market?
I think what makes me different is I really don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't care about the tough crowd, the people talking the smack like that. I don't care. I feed off of it, man. I like
Great
when
answer.
people talk. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
Great
you want
answer.
your fan base to have your back, right? You want them to support you, and like that does mean a lot. I do appreciate it. And so far from being with the Dodgers, being with the Red Sox, the fan bases have really been behind my back and made it super fun. So I expect it to kind of be for New York. I know it's going to be a little weird for some people, but hopefully some of the highlights, can happen with the Yankees, and you kind of just start winning over the crowd. But I'm not really too worried about that stuff. Like I said, it's just we go out there, we play hard as professional athletes. We understand how hard this game is, and we understand how much failure is in this game. So as a fan, it's like you expect every time you're watching, every time you see it, like, how'd you not get a hit? How'd you do this? How'd you swing at that? But, really, athletes, they understand this game. We understand how hard it is. And, I'm excited for it, bro. I'm looking forward to whatever kind of reception I get from them. If it's good, positive, if it's half, like, I'm just excited to kind of see them and just kind of mess with the stands a little bit.
That is a great answer, by the way, folks. And the reason that answer is so good, he answered that question like a veteran New Yorker. Man, I don't care. That is the way you got to answer that question. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. But when somebody goes, hey, man, you're playing in this tough market. These guys are hard over here. What are you going to do? How do you prepare for that? Bro, I don't care. I don't care if I get booed. I don't care if I get yelled. That's the mentality you got to have. I'm there to play baseball. I know how hard this game is. I'm going to go out there and play baseball every single day. That's what I do. So that is a question right there. That's the best answer of the day so far from Verdugo, is to just flat out say, look, man, I don't give a poot about how bad playing in New York is. That's baloney. We like that. I like that. I'm down for it. If I suck, they should boo me. If I'm good, I'm expecting they're going to cheer me. I love it. I love that answer from Verdugo. It's a very, very good answer. It's the way that question needs to be answered. Don't run from it. Talk the truth about it, and that's it.
But the fact is that I can put the barrel of the bat on the ball, and it's just, I think talking to Judge, talking to Soto, talking to Rizzo, talking to these guys about hitting and trying to understand a little bit more and about leverage and, maybe just getting the ball out in front a little bit more, I think we could really take off and have a little bit more power numbers, even though that's not what I'm looking for, but it's just more quality contact and things like that. So I kind of see myself fitting in wherever, and that's kind of how I've always felt with all 30 big league teams. I think I can be 1 through 5, 1 through 6 on every big league team.
And and one follow up here, the short portion right field, obviously. How would your swing kind of fit that dimensional, in right field?
I think we'll find out during the season, but I'd like to say that, I've hit a lot of line drives to Fenway's right field that have been at the warning track that would be home runs in New York. So I will just see, you know what I mean? We'll see how it is. And, hopefully it benefits me a lot more. Hopefully we can sneak out 5-10 more home runs just out of that.
Boom.
William McWilliams.
There it is, man. All good answers so far for Verdugo. Obviously, it looks like he's ready to play for the Yankees and ready to get this season going. Alex with the super chat, my guy, says Verdugo will be a surprise favorite like Bader was, but he has the one thing about them that's different. He has a much better bat. No question about it. He has a much, much better bat than Verdugo does. But at the end of the day, we will see what happens when he's actually playing games. That's the most important thing, man. You got to play the games and figure some things out. Let me see if we give me 1 second. Okay. My phone is blowing up, folks, because we got some Yamamoto news that he's attending the Rams game tonight with Shohei Ohtani. So who knows if there might be an announcement during that time. It could also just be nothing. It could be two friends hanging out. But apparently that is true that Ohtani and Yamamoto will be at the Rams game tonight. So again, who knows what that means? We're gonna find out. You never know. The good old Rams going to the Rammies, baby. Let's continue on with Verdugo. See what else we hear.
And then it was 22-23 were just letdowns, man. You don't see Fenway empty like that too much. And for me, yeah, it felt like it was more of a rebuild process. And I think now they're kind of getting over that and they're going to start, contending and going for it. But, it was definitely just get some prospects and try to get the minor leaguers going.
Okay.
Last one here from Junko Ichimura. Junko, go ahead.
Hi. Thank you, Jason, and thank you so much, Alex, for your time. My name is Junko Ichimura, Hochi Shimbun, and you here?
Yeah, got you.
Okay.
We got
okay.
you, Junko.
You were one of the players that faced Yamamoto, and you hit the RBI double. And what is your I know as a pitcher, what's your impression about him, and how you see him in your team, in your Yankees, and also how much you pay attention those news around Yamamoto right now?
Yeah, I remember facing him. I thought, his stuff was good. I thought the biggest thing that he had was he was very fast to the plate. So it was hard to get your timing as a hitter against him. He just was very quick. So I think the first at bat, I hit a ball very weakly. It was, I felt very rushed in the box. And then that second at bat, I just made sure that I started earlier than I thought, and I was able to hit the RBI double. But I think this is a pitcher who's good. I think he has good command. He's got a good arm. He's a pitcher that can definitely help out a lot of teams and especially winning teams. So, and then as far as me paying attention to too much trades or signings, I really don't, other than what the ESPN app will kind of, when the trade's done, it will kind of pop up and tell you what happened. But other than that, I really haven't. I've been very busy this off season with moving houses and working out, obviously getting traded to get trades or anything.
Thank you.
All right, so of course she had to get her Yamamoto question in there, asking a player who faced him twice in his lifetime to give her his opinion of Yamamoto. Swift with the super chat says, going to the Rams game in a Ram, eating smoked ram. Let me tell you, man. I know people are also gonna panic about that. Is this over?
Scheduled programming.
Oh, it's already it. It's over. So that is the whole. That's the whole thing. The Yankees just doing little Zoom meetings, Zoom little sessions nowadays and get things done. But hey, it is what it is. But that is news right now, and I see the chat kind of panicking. I see some. I got my team, some people on my team a little panicky. I got a couple text messages. At the end of the day, look, here it is, guys. He's in LA. He's there in LA. He's touring LA. He's there with his agent. If Yamamoto is going to a game today with Ohtani, could they just be hanging out as friends? Maybe. Could they be announcing together that he's coming to the Dodgers? Maybe. Who knows? Could he also wake up tomorrow morning and he signs with the Yankees? Nobody knows. I don't think there is any, real guarantee here that this could mean anything. Sometimes we look into things far too much. I mean, if he was going to a Knicks game tonight, I guess that means he's a Yankee, right? I mean, he's in LA. He's not traveling there to go hang out with the guy there. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. Maybe it's not even gonna happen. Who the frig knows? But there's a bunch of shit out there right now of what's going on. So who really knows? CWE, my opinion has not changed of him becoming a Yankee. I'm keeping it at that. I am not changing at all. I have no reason to believe anything different. Edgar says it's rumors. Yeah, I saw a couple of things out there already that says that it's possible or it is going to happen. Who the frig knows? But anyway, There was some good conversation today with Aaron Boone. Guys, smack that likey, hit that subby if you have not yet. Aaron Boone today basically came out and said, had a good quote about Jason Dominguez. Let me actually get that one pulled up, which I don't want to look too much into this because, sometimes the Yankees, they go a little far at this. So Aaron Boone said that Jason Dominguez is doing really well and that he should look like a lot. He should look like a lot like, oh, that's done completely wrong. He should look a lot like a regular player in spring training. Nothing new or concrete on his timeline, but Boone is optimistic the Martian will be back sooner rather than later. Again, I'll say this. I don't expect Jason Dominguez back until July some point, which I still think is kind of early when it comes to the Yankees. They're not really that type of team to rush a young kid back. They haven't been that type of team. Maybe they will. But we'll see if that's actually the case. We got a long time to go from that. When he says that he sees him as being like a regular player, I highly doubt. I mean, he could hit. He's going to be able to hit. But I highly doubt the Yankees are going to have him throwing or doing anything like that. That to me sounds like it's probably not going to happen in that regard. I don't see that happening. When it comes to the Yamamoto stuff, I mean, the biggest takeaways of it, it's not, again, this is not like some crazy busy day today. He said that Matsui sent in a video message to Yamamoto. They gave him a number 18 jersey, which might be the most significant thing they did, and say, hey, we hope that you'll keep this. And Boone said it's his to keep. Alex says, guys, stop tripping. He's just having an American experience, basketball games and football games. Yeah, everybody, take it easy. Until a decision that is made, we'll know for sure. But as of right now, no decision has been made. We're just chilling here. He got a signed Matsui jersey also. That is true. And other than that, Boone just talked highly of him. He compared him a little bit to Garrett Cole, that he is very much this type of player. He's very much about his body, about the way he works. He's a student of the game. These are all good things you want to hear about a player that could be joining the Yankees in a time where the New York Yankees have a chance to possibly go very far or maybe even win this damn thing. But let's see what else we got here. Let me see who this person was who said this. So it looks like the main people saying the information about the Yamamoto stuff, I don't look to discredit anybody. It's not what I do. But it seems like they're Lakers and Dodgers bloggers or podcasters. I'm not sure. Lakers Nation is one, and I don't know if any of this stuff has been fully verified. But that is what it seems like a couple of people are saying. And again, even if it is, I don't think it truly means anything at all. But, here we are. I don't know. A lot of people already saying it's over. Man, you guys are pretty easy to give up, man. Come on, man. Have a little more faith than that. My goodness. Swift says, inviting Yoshi to my favorite gentleman's club. Hey, look, just make sure it's like around the New York area so fans now think he'll be a Yankee. All right, just get it in that regard, and bada bing, bada boomski. Let's go about it that way, okay? Javier says Jake Harris is from the LA Times. Okay, well, again, like I said, either way, I don't know how much this would affect anything here. Dodger and Lakers fan here. Sure, he was at a Lakers game. I don't think it means a whole lot at the end of the day. Dave, I agree, man. If he was at the Knicks game every day, I could still think he could sign somewhere else potentially. I don't think it means anything. The girls will convince him to choose NY. Yeah, just make sure it's like outside of the Bronx. You don't want Don't bring Yamamoto to no clubs in the Bronx, all right? Don't do that. Skid Row would be perfect for Yamamoto to visit in LA. A little Skid Row action, okay? Keep him away from the Knicks. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Outside of baseball and football, I don't know too much about anything else in sports, all right? It was LA media that said Ohtani was on a plane to Toronto. Yeah, I mean, look, man, nobody really knows. We're going to wait and see, guys. Come on now. Come on, everybody. Take a little breather. This is a knee-jerk reaction. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Take him to a Rangers game? Nah, just make up your damn mind the way you want to play. That's the way I see it. Make up your mind the way you want to play, and that's it. And that's it, man. Get your mind made up. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Whatever the season's going to be, it's going to be. That's it. That's it. Whatever the season's going to be, it's going to be. People think that he goes to a game, even if he did go to a game with Ohtani. Unless he's throwing that Dodgers hat on and be like, yep, we here together, baby. It's over. Nobody knows. Who friggin' knows, man? You got to wait and see. You got to wait and see to what his real decision is. By Jack Harris. Yes, he's a Dodgers beat writer for the LA Times. That is the person. 22 minutes ago, he said again, can confirm that Shohei Ohtani and Yamamoto are expected to be at a Rams game tonight for whatever it's worth. Happy hot stove season. So again, for whatever it's worth, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Are you gonna watch the Rams game? Just see if Shohei? No, I'm not gonna watch the Rams game. Not at all. Hampton says, Dane, I'm nervous. Take it easy, guys. Come on, everybody. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Nick, no, I'm not doing voicemails now. I was just staying live for the Alex Verdugo stuff. My plan is potentially I may go live at 7. Our NYYST podcast is on at 8:30. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. 8:30 NYYST is live. I may go live at 7 o'clock, maybe a little earlier. We'll see. We got a super chat from Rod Thompson.
Thank you for being a friend.
Rod Thompson says maybe Yamamoto is going to the game to break up with Ohtani. Maybe. Maybe he's saying it's time to break up, my guy. It's time to break up. Let's end this thing right now, damn it. That's it. Maybe that's the case, Rod. You never know. One never knows, does one. I never know. You never know what it could be. But again, guys, like I said, 7 o'clock probably. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Of course, you guys know I do got family over today, so I'm trying to give them the attention they deserve. But other than that, 8:30 tonight, guaranteed NYYST podcast is ready to go. With that being said, guys, I am going to dip on out of here. Let me see some way. Hold on a second. Wait a second. All right. That's old, whatever. David says, name your top 5 ballparks to go to. Yankee Stadium, San Diego, Pittsburgh, Camden Yards, and what's another one I would love to go to? Oracle Park. There you go. A lot of things in California. All right. With that being said, guys, I'm out. I'll be back maybe at 7. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. If not, 8:30, NYYST is ready to go. Or maybe Truist even. That could be another good one. See you guys very, very soon. I'm out. Not yet. Now I'm out.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah. Hey, look, top floor, lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Way too high, ain't coming down, you see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, I show them running numbers up. Lucky that I'm strolling up, I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, numbers crack the billy. Don't need no dilly, I'm too fresh, I feel like really, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on they radar. Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never